All right, question. How satisfied are we with the way the Halloween series ended? How satisfied are we? Because in my opinion, I feel like I love Halloween, right? Another one of my favorites. That's why I'm doing the videos on it. Random rants, whatever the case is. And it's like I'm thinking about it, right? And it's still a weird timeline, kind of, because so when the last three, right? I think it was what Halloween Kills, then Halloween Ends, right? That was the last little trilogy, if I'm not mistaken. I probably got the first one name wrong, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So now, or maybe it was just Halloween Kills, then Halloween. I think it was three more when Jamie Lee Curtis came back as like older Laurie Strode or whatever. And it was always weird to me because remember she died in Resurrection, but the situation was you're supposed to forget about what happened in Resurrection. And I mean, you were supposed to forget everything from the original Halloween 2 that came out like in what was that, like 80 something or whatever. And it's like, when you think about it, like from H2O, Resurrection, stuff like that, she had a son and then she had a daughter, right? And you're supposed to just forget about that. You're only supposed to think about this daughter and this granddaughter. And love the Halloween movies. I love the Halloween movies. You remember it was Halloween, because remember, it really was never a Halloween 3 as far as like from Michael Myers' standpoint, because that one was about like some witch. I think was that the one with like the mask or something like that was blowing up or something. It was like the season of the witch, but that had nothing to do with Michael Myers or whatever. And then it came back in part 4 with the return of Michael Myers. That was when the niece came involved. That was Laurie's daughter or whatever the case may be. The thing about Halloween is I'm still trying to understand at what point did he know it was his sister. That's the part that always confuses me, is like, how did he know that was his sister? And then how did Loomis know that was Michael Myers' sister? Maybe he did, because he'd been with him for the whole time. But focusing on Halloween Ends, right? I mean, granted, we get the little brother-sister brawl at the end when she kills him, and then she, is done now. She's finally done with Michael Myers, etc. What the hell was the purpose of the Corey dude? Right? Because he was babysitting. I might be spoiled. It's gonna be a spoiler if I'm trying to go over this stuff. It might be a spoiler. But he's supposed to be babysitting, and then the young boy was playing around too much. He ended up knocking him over the stairwell or whatever, and he went all the way down and died while his parents walked in. Then he was supposed to be, I think, got locked up just for a little bit. Then he got out, working as a mechanic, whatever the case may be, whatever happened. Then he slowly just started losing it and becoming this loose cannon. I feel like it was more about his random timeline that had nothing to do with anything else. And same as when I made my Scream video, it may be something I'm missing along the line. I doubt I am, but if put it in the comments if I'm missing something that like maybe the Corey kid was hinted at some point. Like even in Halloween Kills, that was kind of like, that was supposed to be the end of him. And when, all the town people jumping him over the cases. First of all, I'm not understanding why. And I get it. It's for movie and Hollywood purposes. I never understand when it's about 100 people and everybody is going one by one. It's like the old Ninja Turtle movies, right? When they was fighting against the foot soldiers and the foot soldiers going one by one. You got them outnumbered 4 to however many you brung. And then he just went crazy. He just slashed everybody there, right? And Tommy Doyle was like this little kid at the time. And then he now is this town leader with a bat. Yeah, so I'm not understanding how, I'm really not understanding where the Corey kid came in. Then like the granddaughter, whatever, she was a little fast ass in Halloween Ends. I'm not gonna lie to you. She was a little fast ass because she just met the dude. She ready to leave town with this weirdo. Like, if she can't tell he's weird, then I don't know. She must be weird too. If you can't tell how weird that dude was, like, And then like it was making Michael Myers look weird because it was that one scene when he was fighting him and he pushed him to the ground and took his mask. Like, what the fuck? So that happened. I'm trying to remember, how did Corey die? How did he die? Did Michael Myers end up killing him? Somebody tell me in there whatever happened to Corey. I'm pretty sure he got killed, but I can't remember if Michael Myers was the one that killed him in the movie. But it was like, I felt like it should have been more of a build up to Laurie and Michael Myers. Like maybe they could have went more in depth with their background. You get what I'm saying? Like maybe they could have went more in depth with the background. Backstory, not really background, the backstory of those two more. Like, because, this is supposed to be the end of that, like, John Carpenter era. Like, will we probably see more Halloweens? Maybe. But I'm hoping we do. But yeah, it's like, I feel like they would have been, like, them two would have been more of the story. Outside this Corey dude and the granddaughter just getting together, and then the Corey guy want to be trying to, like, kill people and act like he Michael Myers now, or he's taken over by some evil spirit or something now. He was basically like Michael Myers' protege, or whatever the case may be. I'm still trying to understand how did he survive that fall when he fell over the bridge when the kids was messing with him. If y'all never seen him, I'm still trying to figure out how Corey survived that. But I don't know. It wasn't bad, like, as far as the ending, but throughout the movie, I felt like the movie was random, and it wasn't like a Halloween we're used to. Like, because Michael Myers is just hiding in the tunnel the whole time. Like, what the hell? And even when they came back out with this trilogy, it was always weird to me. Because, like, I watched Laurie die in Resurrection. Like, you know what I'm saying? When we thought that was going to be, like, the new rotation of whatever the Halloween was going to do. And then outside of the Rob Zombie ones, because we already know that took its own storyline. Which I kind of brought that up in the Scream video. When, I still don't understand. Maybe I can look it up and understand what's the foreshadowing of when it was his mom, his younger self, and then a horse. I'm not understanding what was the point of that. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Enlighten me, somebody. Because if we going down the timeline, and like, I get it, you're supposed to only remember 1 and 2, but it was a lot that happened in 4, 5, 6, Resurrection. If you're talking H2O, it was a lot that went into it. And you just forget about it like it never happened. So Tommy Doyle and I think that was Jamie's daughter. Jamie was her daughter in the, like, original series. I guess it was her kid, and then Michael Myers had. I'm not gonna lie, not 4. I think that was 6. That might have been 6? That was kind of a weird one. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was like some cult that was basically like worshiping Michael Myers or something like that. It was kind of weird. That one was kind of weird. Yeah, 4 was when Jamie got introduced. That's when she was younger. And it's like she stabbed the parents at the end in the clown suit, because she was kind of in the clown suit throughout the movie, like the one he was in, the original Michael Myers. I mean, in the original Halloween. Let me say Halloween, because if I start saying Michael Myers, oh, what movie are you talking about? Don't be stupid. However, yeah, I don't know. But as far as Halloween ends, it was okay. I'm just asking, how did y'all feel about that ending? Like, the ending was cool because, she finally killed Michael Myers with the cases. But I just felt like the movie was random, and it could have went more with a backstory. Like, let's go more in depth. How did he figure out you was his sister? Because we still don't know that. We just know you're his sister, whatever the case may be. Yeah. But they never went in, how did he know? Because you wasn't living in the house anymore. You wasn't in the Myers house anymore. Like, what was it, like, your scent? Because they was acting like he was like an animal. Like, in Rob Zombie one, I know he randomly killed a rat. And cats and shit. Like, he was eating rats or something like that. Like, some random shit. And, yeah, it was, I don't know. Like, I feel like it should have went more into a, like, legit backstory. Like, let's start from, you want us to start from the Halloween from the 70s? let's start from there and slow. And we could have built up to that fight, I feel like. Or if that was the case, he should have just died at Halloween Ends when everybody was hitting him then. He should have just died right then and there and then let Laurie get the last blow and then we out of here. Pause if needed, because I know how this internet is. If I say last blow, they're going to say, whoa. But, yeah, that was like, I'm still so with it. I'm so with it. 'Cause, again, I'll repeat it. I'm okay with the ending. Like, yeah, she finally got him. She finally killed him, whatever the case is. Kind of sad her daughter died or whatever, but he killed the daughter. I thought she was going to come back. Like, I thought maybe they would, at the Halloween kills, I thought maybe she was just going to get slashed and that she's still in there, kind of still alive or whatever the case may be. But that's kind of sad. But yeah, I feel like throughout the movie was just, it was random. It was a random Halloween movie. And if anybody knows what significant did Corey hold outside of this movie, please let me know in the comments, man. That's just my thoughts on Halloween. Still love the series, but it was a little random. I'm out.